Hello, and welcome to Manga Mommies.
A podcast where we chat about, you guessed it, mangas, and occasionally our lives as parents.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Kyo,
And I'm Kel.
and we are your host on the show. We hope you're having a great Monday. So please, would you kindly get a drink, take a seat, and let's chat? Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be introducing the new manga of the month for December.
Yay!
But first of all, boom, I am back, baby. What?
Glad for that.
I know. Boy, I hate being sick.
There was so much of me talking in the last episode. I'm sure everybody's sick of my voice by now.
I'm just so happy to be better in time for Thanksgiving. Haven't seen the family in a hot minute.
That is true.
That's going to be fun. How'd everybody's month went?
We don't want to talk about it.
Sadly enough, I'm going to ask. With that being
Mm-mm.
said, how was your week, Hills?
It has been chaos, and I feel like I say that every single week, and every single week I just surprise myself with more.
Mm,
So that's been fun. How
yeah,
about yours?
mine's been pretty meh. Been making sure everybody gets well in time for the whole holiday festivities. And I know this is going to air after the holiday festivities, so I hope everyone had a very good Thanksgiving and is very thankful for what you have. And for anyone out there who does not celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Monday. Woo! I don't know what to say.
That's okay, it's just awkward for me as well as you. My Thanksgiving was last month, so
Yeah, yours is in October, so it's kind of just like woohoo.
feels a little deja vu-y.
But isn't that life?
Yes, yes, it is. So, what did we decide our manga of the month was gonna be for December?
Before we get to that, I just want to go ahead and do a shout out to Bean. I am super proud of him for what he did last week. Not only did he have very good points on the manga of the month last month, but also he did save us and my voice from cracking and killing your ears and our lovely audience's ears. So, thank you, Bean.
Go Bean! Tiny claps.
Tiny claps. Moving on. December's manga of the month is a personal love that I was super happy when the author finished it because I can tell you, I thought it was one of those moments where the manga gets dropped for other projects and never see the light of day again. So believe me, I cried super hard with joy when I found out that she brought it back to finish it in 2013 from when she dropped it in 2002. Wow, I keep wanting to add. I almost said 2020.
I mean, in all fairness, we're going back, 23 years at this point, pretty much.
I
So,
know. It hurts. Anyway, feeling my age today. Okay. This month, the manga is called Millennium Snow. Kels, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
sure thing. So it was written and illustrated by Bisco Hattori. It has 4 volumes. It is now finished. Its original publishing was from July 2001 to May of 2002, and then it resumed in January 2013 to December 10th of 2013, with its last English released book appearing in December 2nd, 2014. It is a shoujo. It's classified as like gothic fantasy, romance, supernatural. Its current releaser is Viz Media. So a little bit about this manga. Chiyuki is a 17-year-old high school student who is regularly hospitalized due to having a weak heart condition since birth. Her life expectancy is very short, and she was even told she may not survive to the next year. One day, she meets Toya Kano, a vampire, with the opposite problem. Toya lives for about 1,000 years. It's customary for a vampire his age of 18 to choose a human partner to be with him for the next 1,000 years, who will in turn let him drink their blood. Toya tells Chiyuki that he hates blood, and his friend Yemimaru reveals to Chiyuki that he, like any other vampire, does in fact actually need the blood, but he simply doesn't want to be a burden on anyone. Since he doesn't take any blood, he's become anemic, and whenever he's starving for food, he often falls over and is unable to move around until Yemimaru comes and helps him. Yemimaru is Toya's bat servant, who is the first and only one that Toya can rely on who can transform into a human. There's one other person that this manga really brings in, and that's Satsuki Yakiyoshi, a werewolf. He seems to care about Chiyuki and wants to protect her, but it seems a lot like it might mostly be to an Otoya. Can we say this is a little Twilight-esque romance?
Yes, we can. Well, we can. Better, actually, than Twilight. None of that weird, they mess with each other, tease each other back and forth with her. But, yeah, a lot better. Still better than Twilight.
And I'm pretty sure that this was done pre-Twilight anyway, at least the first little bit of it.
Oh,
Pretty close.
yeah, I know they're pretty close releasing wise, yeah.
Yeah, so the release date for Canada for Twilight was in 2008.
Yeah.
So, a couple years sooner.
Oh my god, are you saying that Twilight is a ripoff of Millennium Snow?
Sure. Yeah. Yes, I am.
No. No. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Whatever you say, Kyo.
Hey, I gotta start a rumor mill somewhere.
It finished releasing like a long time ago, and we're just like, start a new rumor.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain aspect that I would think somewhat would be. I mean, it's a vampire and a werewolf against. Well, I don't know. It's kind of. There's a lot of them that are like that. There's another manga that I like too. That of two people that end up getting together at the end's best friend. They're like, "Why aren't you dating anyone?" He's like, "Oh, I will in the future," and it ends up being like their kid. So it very Twilight. It was a whole thing. I don't know. Maybe Twilight's Arthur did read it and wasn't happy that it wasn't finished yet. Made up her own story. Who
Yes.
knows? By the
Yes.
way, I'm not saying any of this is fact at all. This is like bullshit out of my own head because sometimes late at night I just sit there and lay there and go, I wonder if. So don't take it with a grain of salt. No one can come after me.
It's the famous get you out of lawsuits statement, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, but I'm not really even saying it's fact. So never said it was fact. I'm saying quite a coincidence for a vampire, a
Allegedly.
werewolf, and a human having the angle going.
Allegedly, this is just all bull.
Well, I mean, a serious fact with it. Millennium Snow was her first manga, actually, but she's best known for Oran High School Host Club.
That is one of my favorite animes.
Yes. So, like, you'll notice when you read the manga that the main three characters in this manga quite resemble three main characters from Host Club. So it kind of gives you that, especially if you've read or watched Host Club, it kind of gives you that spin, alternate reality kind of twist on it if they were a vampire and a werewolf versus two boys in high school. So there's that. And because that one was so big, she went on the hiatus with any of her other manga, which that one actually did end up top 50 of the best selling in Japan between 2008 and 2009. So that's why she stopped, because she took on another one, which happens. But I am glad that she went back, because it was a big if. They were like, oh, she dropped it and never looked back. But she looked back for us, guys. She looked back for us. Yay, we love you.
Her fans.
But yeah, everything
No,
else I said about Twilight and Millennium Snow is nothing but a theory. Okay, guys? Nothing but a theory.
It is late night ramblings.
I'm
of just
a theorist at
funny
heart.
coincidences. It's funny coincidences.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Happy accidents.
I am looking forward to reading this one, though.
Yeah, it's only 4 volumes. Now, I do have to say that I don't think I'm going to be able to give you all of it for free, just because when it was the last 2 volumes was released, everything got reprinted. So you can find it pretty cheaply, all of it, online. Kindle, Amazon, eBay, all the main factors. So I suggest you go out and buy it, but I do know that I at least have the first chapter on here for free. So I'll give that link down below and just go and read the first chapter and see if you like it. If you like it, then go buy it or Kindle it. I think Viz also does something with it too, because I think it's also under Viz. So I tried. I told you before. Yes. It's a big in the air with some of the older ones.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, even at least seeing the first chapter being free, if you like it, then you know.
Yeah. Plus, the holidays are around well, I'm going to say the holidays are around the corner, but actually I'm meaning Christmas is around the corner. You can, for people who celebrate Christmas, anybody else that celebrates any other holiday around that time that also does gifts, I'm not offending people this month. So, I'm not trying to offend nobody. Just saying, if you have a holiday that involves giving a gift to someone, there you go. They like manga? There you go. Make sure they don't have it already, but there you go.
Yes.
Have one of the classics on your shelf this holiday season. Oh, I just did a cute little jingle. Cute little Hallmark moment.
I was going to say, look at you being all Hallmark and shit.
Oh, it's the old fever from the cold that came and got me and made me crazy. But no, I try not to offend anyone because it's just not me.
We are a very secular podcast.
I try to be.
Believe what you want to believe. Don't push your beliefs on others. That's all I ask.
Yeah, or you get blocked. What? So, because I'm not gonna sit here and fight with you. In the end of the day, we all die. So it's been there, done that a few times. Moving
Yup.
on. But yeah. So pretty much what I got for this month. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. And hopefully, if all my plans come out to be what I need them to be, we are hoping to do a New Year's ish, not really sure on the date yet, live stream so y'all can meet us and we can play games, we can chat. Probably going to be on Twitch because
Yes.
I don't trust the YouTube with the live stream yet. So,
I mean, I could do, like, New Year's Day evening, but apparently I have been told that I have plans for New Year's Eve.
gotcha. So, like I said, we're still looking at the dates
Yes.
and trying to figure all that out. Because I do know that I probably don't have a lot of views because you don't see our pretty faces. Well, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't really call myself that pretty. But, you know,
With enough makeup and filters, I can make anything possible.
I mean, sure.
I mean, I've already agreed to basically just wrap myself in Christmas lights, so
Yeah, I know. I know. we,
just
hmm.
I'm just gonna end up setting benchmarks for the Twitch stream, being like, "Oh, if we get, like, 3 viewers, Cal will do this dumb thing."
I love how you set our bar like so low to 3.
It's our
Usually you
live
hear like
stream, come on.
the first 3,000 subscribers. I love it.
No, I said if we get 3 people that watch the stream when we do the live stream, then I will like, we'll set bars. I will gladly I don't know, I'll do something stupid.
You hear that,
Figure
everyone?
I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what dumb things I wanna do, and we'll just put a poll up somewhere. Like, "What do you
Huh.
want us to do?"
Within reason.
Well, yeah, that's why we're gonna set the thing and pick for ourselves. Come on now.
I'm just saying. You can get pretty wild with that. But no, we can go in there, we can have some fun. It doesn't even have to be actually like on New Year's, just around the
Yeah.
before, during, or after. I don't really care. So it would be a late
I
night
mean
thing anyway.
yeah, I mean, a fun hangout while everybody's recovering from their crazy night of New Year's is.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Set out the new year, maybe throw out some hopes and dreams and other things.
Throw them out right in the trash. It's not gonna happen in 2025.
True. That is a little true there. Well, I'm not saying like lose weight. I mean, I know I need to, but I'm not saying like lose weight. I'm just saying like like for the podcast, that kind of stuff.
Mhm,
Maybe something you want to try. Nothing too crazy.
mhm, definitely. We will figure it out.
We will.
It will be a brainstorm.
It'll be something. Be a wacky old time.
Mhm. Because on a live stream, we're not as edited,
It is true.
which is more of everybody else's problem, really.
Well, we have to stick to some of the guidelines still.
Well, yeah.
You didn't go out here being crazy.
Yeah, you're just gonna end up with, like, a long pause where, you're actually gonna hear us going, "Crap, what the heck is that word? Oh my god, the thought is gone. What was I saying?" Instead of the, podcast where we edit out all of the crap
True, true.
or, when we casually tangent something and all of a sudden it's me frantically Googling with my microphone off trying to figure it out
Yeah.
because we've just decided that, we wanted to talk about something neither of us were prepared or 100% sure on, which happens a lot more than I think people realize.
Well, it's usually there. I just didn't usually have the dates to back it up because I didn't think about it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, like, I had to go casually turn my microphone off and Google like a madwoman to figure out when Twilight came out so that we could make the joke, 'cause I didn't know.
It wasn't quiet. It wasn't quiet. It went.
I turned my mic off. It
I know,
shouldn't
but
have
when you
been.
turned it off, it went.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like you heard the mic. You heard the wrestling of the mic.
Well, it's weird because like, I tapped the top of it, like, it's a single, like, boop, so
Yeah.
it's not like I'm running my hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it picked the shit up out of it.
I don't know.
So
Nobody but us will ever know. If you made it this far in the episode, we want to say thank you. We couldn't do this without your support. If you'd like to subscribe and become an official Manga Mommies member, the link will be in the show notes. For Manga of the Month, the PDF, copy, or free website will be located below. If you feel up to it, like, subscribe, or share our podcast so we can find more people just like you. We hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever time that happens to be, and we can't wait to see you next week.
Stay tuned, and thanks for listening.